Hey guys, you guys have a tattoo? I do. I can't really show you on air. You know, millions of people around the world have them. And today we have one of the best tattoo artists in the world here joining us. Halo is here. How you doing, man? This is our EP. She's volunteered to, like I said earlier, take it for the team. She's actually getting a real tattoo. So what do you got going on over there?
Basically, she wanted to do floating down the water, and she wanted to do them in a what was it, like watery kind of letters. I just figured that was too much detail, so what we wanted to do is we wanted to try to get the scene in there, so I kind of Bob Rossed it a little bit. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to do down the river, so we're actually going to do a river going down, and then we're going to do some trees and some mountains and stuff like that, just to kind of set it off and make a nice square for her shoulder. Okay, well, I'll let you draw some blood. Talk to us a little bit about your studio while you get to work. Oh, sweet. I own a Black Lotus Tattoo Gallery, and that's in Severn, Maryland. I opened the studio up about 8 months ago, and since then we've done a lot of really cool things. We're the only one in our area that does tattoo removal, like a non-laser tattoo removal. Yeah, so we put them on and take them off.
They're putting it on right now. They can take it off. She's back there. You can't see her face, but we're doing one of these. She's trying to be strong about it. So tell me about your process a little bit. How did she come to you with this idea, and how do you realize it?
Well, it was honestly very easy. She just ended up kind of telling me, you know, hey, this is what I want, and this is what I want to do. And then from there, I bounce back ideas. Usually, when somebody gives me an idea, it's my job to make it bring to life and bounce back with more ideas that I think would fit better to make a piece. So. When she told me floating down the river, as soon as I saw something floating down the river. I saw that happen, and so as soon as she said it, I kind of bounced the idea back to her. I was like, hey, what do you think about doing a little scene in here? You know, what do you think about doing some trees and something that actually makes it seem like it's floating down the river?
You seem really into this one. Now, what's the craziest request for a tattoo, or craziest place you've put a tattoo?
The craziest request or craziest place?
Both. Why not both?
Okay, so when I first started tattooing, the woman must have been like 63, 64, and she could barely even walk into the studio. When she came in and kind of like this, and she pulled out a can of Campbell soup and was like, I want to get this on me. It's my first tattoo ever. So part of me is thinking, oh my God, what is she doing? So we all kind of bit the straw, and I ended up doing the tattoo, and I finally had to ask her. I was like, you know, what would make you get a can of Campbell soup on you? And I guess at the end of it, what she had ended up saying was, you know, it's the first time she had been sick since her mother passed away, and her cure for sickness was always chicken noodle soup, a broken heart, or anything like that. She was like, since my mother passed, it's the first thing. Which kind of goes to show that even though you might see a tattoo that kind of looks funny, that you kind of think, oh man, you know, like, why would anybody get that? There's always a story behind it.
And you guys do some good things at the studio as well. You guys are working with the local hospital. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh yeah, we did a benefit, for the UMMC, which is University of Maryland Medical Center. They have a children's hematology and cancer unit there. Yeah. And so what we ended up doing is we did a big event to raise money. We hit the local radio stations up. We hit all the magazines up. And in one day, we were able to raise almost $10,000. That
is great.
Just doing, you know, little tattoos. We had a cookout. We had little, I guess it was like a, what do you call it, where you sell things, raffles and stuff like that. Yeah, so I think it's a really good thing to do for the community, and you know, me and the guys I work with, man, we always try to give back as much as we can, you know, and be part of the community, so it was fun, man.
Great. I want to check in, Cassie, how you feeling? How's this feel?
I'm feeling okay. It's a little stinging, but you know, I think I'll be all right. I'm gonna tough it out. Take one for the team.
We've got the baddest boss on TV, y'all. She's got a tattoo on national television. How do people react usually when you're doing this in person? You know, like do people, is the pain a lot? I mean, I've never had a tattoo before, so.
I think what it is that a lot of times, especially with the TV shows going on now, people end up watching the TV shows and they think, oh, it's not going to be that big of a deal, as opposed to actually having to earn the tattoo. So I think they hurt. I think they all hurt. Yeah. But I think that's part of it. I think part of it is earning the tattoo. That's part of the ritual, you know. Sitting through it and actually expecting a little bit of pain is good. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, they don't hurt at all. No, they hurt. Yeah. They hurt, yeah. But I think that's all part of it. And then afterwards, it just makes it that much better, you know. Nothing nothing painless comes.
Okay, well, we're
free,
running
you know?
out of time a little bit. I'm gonna let you get back to work. Tell us again about your shop, where we can find you, where we can get inked up by the master himself.
Okay, it's blacklotustattoos.com. It's in Severn, Maryland. It's pretty much right across the street from 175 in Fort Meade. So.
All right, we'll get back to work. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no
For
problem,
more
man.
information, go to DBZ.com. The DBZ will be right back. She's getting tattooed.